Yo, what is up, guys? It is me, Stride Ninja 89. You know what time it is. It is time for that awesome Senkamiyo Samaka no Kote. Yes, it's Toriko time. Smile on my face. This chapter, Toriko, is actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed this week's chapter. It wasn't like really epically all crazy shit going down, but you know, we did get some pretty good exposition when it comes to this chapter, and a lot of important key points did in this chapter of Toriko this week. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing is we've last left off from last week, where technically it was Teppei and JOA showing up on the scene on this weird spinning top thing that they're riding on. Again, it's probably just something from the gourmet world they like picked up, or not him, but JOA pretty much, obviously. Excuse me. Pretty much what happens is that, you know, he says like, this is my first cooking festival that I haven't been to in 200 years. So I'm guessing a lot of shit must have went down over 200 years time when it comes to like JOA and Granny Setsuno and Shio and all those old legendary national treasures. So what happens is, it has a thing called not recipe scope. What was it called? Oh god, I gotta look it up again. It was called the tasting scope, and the tasting scope is pretty much an ability to sense kind of flavor in ingredients that's been going down, or I guess some kind of flavored energy that the actual top tier chefs have been fighting with and been using for this past tournament. And what it is that he says that there is some flavored left, but it's not strong enough. But that's okay, because some flavored can be changed, just like I did with you, Teppei. And I'm like, wait a minute. So Teppei didn't go rogue. If that's the case, if Teppei didn't go rogue and there was no some kind of deal, that means JOA must have used some kind of ability when he met up with Teppei back in the beginning of like this arc, when the arc was up to start. And what happens is he must have used that testing scope ability to pretty much get control over Teppei and make him into the evil bastard that he is today. And so I'm just, oh man, I'm really hoping when JIROU comes in, you know, he can knock some sense into his like grandson, just whooping his ass and shit. Like JIROU goes in, oh yeah, oh JIROU, where the fuck are you, JIROU? Get in there and whoop his ass and get his sense back. But enough of that though. So that's pretty much how we figured out. I guess it's pretty much how things are going down with Teppei and why he became the way he is. And then like Zebra comes out of nowhere and he steps to the plate. Oh, Zebra! He's like with these hell ears on with the hell sound ears, I've heard pretty much every word what's been going on, and the ones who have got cocky are you guys. And he starts doing out these sound bazooka waves, and I'm like, oh, fucking Zebra, man. I'm telling you, don't. Oh man. And I hate to say this, but Zebra pretty much took back his own word. Don't get cocky. And what Zebra do? He got cocky. He got cocky. Zebra, the character himself, got cocky. He was like, you guys are the one who are being cocky. Just like blowing them up. He's like, you're messing with JOA. Granted, Zebra is a strong, crazy motherfucker, but when it comes to JOA and class top tier, nah, not a chance in hell. Definitely, you know. When it comes to that, Teppei decides to block the sound fucking bullets and shit. He uses that tree summoning thing that he used back, if you remember, in the Ice Hell arc. He used that same kind of technique to block off and help Toriko out while he was fighting, finishing off Tommy Rod and whatnot. So it's pretty much the same technique that he used from that tree. And what it is, it backfires and it ties up, it strangles Zebra, and it ties him up and make him stuck onto that particular plant that he used back in Ice Hell. And speaking of that old dude with the pipe and those other elder gourmet guys, they're pretty much, it's just whatever. They're just there saying that, like, speak of the devil, guess who showed up, it's been like so long, and blah blah blah, and you know, stuff like that. So that part was kind of, man, it was okay. So then we move on and we find out that I forgot to mention that spinning top thing that they were running on, it's actually a creature called a what was it? The Tokage? Yeah, a Tokage. And this Tokage is a level of 258, I believe it was. I think it was like 258 or 88, I forget, something like that. But it's a pretty high power level. Not in the same range as the 4 Beast, but still pretty damn high though. I mean, I would say still at least pretty damn high. So what happens is that he summons him, and he goes on just attacking and doing his thing, and he also sees this like giant nitro. This nitro just comes in. That was from the I guess whatever was remaining from what Manson was pretty much killing. Oh, not just Manson, but not Manson. Zebra. The place where Zebra was like killing off all those nitros, and there is still some left, flying like. Ah! Then we see, oh my God, we see JOA take out this like freaking giant like fucking knife, and I'm like, the fuck is that thing? And he uses that, and he just like slices the fucking thing up with his tasting scope with that slash. Bam! He fucking uses that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? JOA just took out that fucking nitro. God damn, yo, oh my god, fucking JOA, man. Damn. I didn't think that the dark arts of this, like, chef was this insane, but he is. I mean, granted, that again still had Midora, which is, like, beyond him, so God only knows how powerful, Midora is. God only knows how powerful Midora is. But whatever. So, moving on from that, eats the feast and then, Grand Chio steps in there. Grand Chio, pretty much steps in play, and she's pretty much saying, wait, where did you get that knife from? And then he's like, these were no ordinary nitros. Oh, no, sir. Goddamn camera. And, these nitros were called red nitros. And then the other nitros were, like, mouth-jawed wide open, like, God damn, this, like, fucking red nitro comes in there. Fucking dudes. And I'm like, damn. Y'all, this is one dark chef you don't want to fuck with. I mean, yeah, Granny Setsuno, Midora, all of them. Oh my god, man. Whoa. Now, these things were called, again, red nitros, and what they were basically easy to cook. They're like these really rare, extinct nitros, more and more extinct from the nitros you've seen pretty much from here. Before that, with the whole, the sky, that little sky world that they were in way back, and of course the gourmet pyramid. So yeah, so these were the more extinct advanced ones called red nitro, and they're very easy for him to cook it. Then, like I said before, Granny Setsuno, which we're getting to the end of the chapter, Granny Setsuno asks JOA, where'd you get that knife? He goes, it belongs to me. It can pretty much slice up not only them but also humanity as well. It is my knife, and I use it as I please. And he's like, well, what about it? Why are you even asking me this? Then Granny Setsuno says, that kitchen knife is a legendary great knife, Cinderella, and it belonged to a powerful legendary chef known as Froja. Froja, I believe the pronounced name, I believe his name is Froja, is from what it's pronounced. And it seems like Granny Setsuno knows about this Froja. Now, from what we've heard, from what we understand, Froja, I believe, if I remember correctly, was Alcacia's partner when it comes to the gourmet hunting. That was pretty much his partner, I believe. Yeah, his partner. I don't think it was a chef. I think he was the gourmet hunter, and I believe he was the chef, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he was the chef, and Alcacia was the gourmet hunter. So, and that pretty much right there ends this week's chapter of Toriko. Again, lots of good exposition. We got a little bit of action here and there. Well, this chapter wasn't really the longest chapter, and there wasn't but it was a pretty big shocker. Like, I would have to say it was a pretty damn good shocker chapter. So there was no rogue with Tepe. There's no some kind of deal like what Chlofogo, like nothing like that. What it was is just basically what the ability that he used. He made Tepe go insane, and he made him join the dark side. Come, young Skywalker. Sorry, I had to do that joke. But yeah. Overall, a pretty damn good chapter, Toriko, this week. Lots of crazy, shocking reveals. The ending especially. Who do you think was this Froja partner that was with Acacia? And will we get some kind of backstory behind this? And what is with the deal with this great legendary knife called Cinderella, if it's this powerful? So there's a lot of shit that we're probably going to get more into, probably like next week. I'm very hyped. Again, this arc is amazing. Pacing-wise for this chapter was pretty good. Not too bad. Pacing was pretty nice, pretty fluid. We got some important key elements. A lot of important key stuff happened in the chapter. The reason why Teppei went, the way he did and joined JOA, so we pretty much figured it out, obviously. Well, I was gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Maybe I'll give it like 4.5 out of 5. I think should deserve at least. Again, very good chapter Toriko this week. Well, it wasn't the longest chapter. It wasn't really anything like crazily epic. We still get some really great exposition, and just a lot of shit was revealed in this chapter. So if I had to give it maybe like 4.5 out of 5, I would give it some pretty good stuff, overall here. So overall, Toriko, chapter 241, again 4.5. What do you think of this chapter? I could have given it a 5 out of 5. Maybe I could give it a 5 out of 5, like a really good chapter. But I would give it maybe like a 4.5. I mean, again, if we had some kind of crazy stuff, like a little bit more battling would have been nice. And I mean, I understand we had a long ass fight with Toriko and Stargy, but still, again, 4.5 stars out of 5 definitely does deserve this title. A lot of shocking reveals. Yeah, overall, a pretty damn good chapter Toriko this week. So definitely, yeah. What are your thoughts on this chapter? Thumbs up if you're excited to learn the mysteries more about the Cinderella knife and also FROGUE as well. And yeah, that will conclude this week's chapter review. So until then, guys, this is Straw Ninja 89 over and out. Seeing the best piece out, and manga fans keep supporting what you do and what you watch. And Ikiakimasu. And I will see you guys in my other videos I'm planning this week.